So last year, the Infinix Note 30 was like the most exciting phone I reviewed. And that's because it came with so many accessories and it was really good value for money. Now, this year is no different with the Infinix Note 40. It also came with practically every accessory you would be needing to use this phone, like a 20-watt wireless magnetic charging pad, a 45-watt charging adapter, a plastic case or pouch, a screen protector, a USB-C charging cable, and a USB-C wired earphone. And according to Infinix, you will get some extra accessories like this one you see right now if you buy this phone now. All of this you will be getting for about 330,000 naira. That's like $220. So if you are thinking of buying this phone and you want to know everything about it, then this is just the right video for you to watch. Just make sure you watch to the end of this video so that you don't miss out on something important. Let's go. The phone itself looks in many ways like the Note 30 of last year. You get the same glass rear and a plastic frame. I love the matte finishing at the rear. It makes it super easy to film, but the frame is glossy. So yeah, you get a lot of smudges and fingerprints. However, the shape of the camera bump is slightly different from last year's Note 30, but it houses a much improved 108 megapixel main camera. No longer 64 megapixels, along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor and an AI camera. Now, the first thing I actually tried out immediately after I unboxed this phone were the cameras. And even though the image processing were a bit inconsistent sometimes, overall the picture quality was really impressive. Even under the blazing hot sun, it was able to process the images beautifully well, and skin tones remained remarkably intact. Even in portrait mode, object separation was very good, HDR processing was top-notch, and the skin tones, like I said, quite close to perfections. Now, videos can be recorded as high as 2K at 30 frames per second, and this is a sample for you to judge from. You can zoom up to 10 times, but as you can see right now, the resolution becomes really bad and the video really unstable. At the front, we get a 32 megapixel camera, and just like the pictures taken by the back cameras, the selfies are also quite impressive. Now, whether you're shooting in photo or portrait mode, you get very nice and presentable pictures. Okay, so this is the front camera of the Infinix Note 40. It's a 32 megapixel sensor, and I'm currently shooting at 2K 30 frames per second. What do you think about the quality of the video? I think it's very nice. I love it. Like it's script. It's very good. Yeah. There are two things you can actually do right now when you are recording with the front camera is that you can actually pause it, and then change position and continue recording, which is super nice. And then also you can take a screenshot of yourself while you're recording using the second button, which is also nice. So what do you think about the HDR processing quality? What about the audio quality? Let me also know in the comment section below. Thank you. Other camera functionalities you may want to try out include the video enhancement mode. And can you really tell any difference between when it is turned on and off in this video you are looking at right now? Let me have your thoughts in the comment section below. And then also, even though the main camera does not have image stability feature, you can actually turn on ultra steady mode when you're shooting videos in 1080 pixel settings. So overall, I would say the cameras of the Infinix Note 40 is quite impressive. Now, another aspect of this phone that would really impress you is in battery and charging. Even though we get the regular 5000 mAh battery on this device, the phone supports up to 45 watts all-round fast charging that can get your device from 0 to 50% in less than 30 minutes. And like I said before, you actually get the 45 watts charger in the box. Now, you also get a 20 watt wireless magnetic charging pad that charges your phone slowly but surely. Now, point of note, however, is that the magnet is in the case. So you need to use it before you can conveniently use the wireless charging pad. Otherwise, without the case, the magnetic pad would not stay solidly under the phone. We also get reverse charging. Yeah, you can actually use this phone to quickly top up any device that you have that supports wireless charging. For example, your iPhone. which kind of makes a lot of sense, and that is a huge advantage when you compare this phone with other similarly priced devices like the Tecno Spark 20 Pro Plus. Now at this stage, you know what else will make a lot of sense is if you subscribe to the channel and actually like this video so that more people get to see it. But that is not all when it comes to charging. Now, when you are gaming or streaming long videos with this phone, you also want to make sure you turn on bypass charging, which will enable power to be sent directly to your phone, not through your battery. Now, this will prevent overheating and, of course, extend the battery life of your phone. Lastly, we also have AI smart charging feature, which works just like the optimized battery charging that we have in iPhone. Now, what this means is that your phone actually learns your charging pattern and uses that information to know exactly when to slow down your charging once it gets to 80%. Of course, this helps to also improve the battery lifespan of your phone. So really, like I said before, it is quite impressive what the Infinix Note 40 can actually do when it comes to charging. The Infinix Note 40 display did come with some upgrades when compared to the last year's Infinix Note 30. It's a 6.78 inches punch hole AMOLED display with a 1080 pixel resolution, a 393 pixel per inch density, a peak 120 Hz refresh rate, and a peak 1300 nits of brightness. So we actually get two major upgrades in the display of the Infinix Note 40 when you compare it to the Infinix Note 30 of last year. The first is a bump from the 60 Hz to 120 Hz, and of course the second is we no longer have a teardrop notch but a circular cutout, which most people actually prefer. The bezels around the screen is smaller, which means you get approximately 90% screen to body ratio. And let's not also forget that the screen of this phone is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass from scratches and dents. I particularly love how sharp and vibrant the display is when you are viewing video content either on YouTube or other social media platforms. On YouTube, you can even watch up to 1440 pixel, which is very good and impressive. And with the dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL, you can be sure of immersive high-resolution audio experience. And also for those of us who stream videos on Showmax, do not forget to redeem your Showmax coupon that is found on the packaging of this phone for discounted subscription rates. It also has an in-display fingerprint scanner for unlocking your phone, and that is another major upgrade when you compare it to the Infinix Note 30 of last year that had a fingerprint scanner by the side. Unfortunately, however, the Infinix Note 40 isn't waterproof. It has an IP54 splash and dust rating, so you can't actually take this phone for a swim. And there is also no headphone 3.5mm jack, so you actually have to use the Type-C port when you want to listen to music with your earphones. Performance on here is simply amazing, and it's a huge jump from the Helio G85 12nm processor we had with the Infinix Note 30 of last year. Now we are getting a 2.2 GHz octa-core 6nm Helio G99 Ultimate chipset with a Mali G57 GPU. So performance on here, like I said, is on full throttle. If you have seen my review of the Tecno Spark 20 Pro Plus, then you would know that the Helio G99 Ultimate is just a tweaked version of the original MediaTek Helio G99. So that means you can get to play all of your favorite games and titles smoothly without having to worry about overheating, dropping frame rates, or even glitches during gameplay. But I cannot be sure of software support on this device in say 2 or 3 years from now. Yeah, we're getting Android 14 along with Infinix XOS 14 out of the box, which is very impressive, but I didn't get any mention of future software updates on the Infinix mobility website, which is one area I really wish they would improve on. Now, that being said, the phone feels really smooth and fluid when you're operating it. You get special functions like floating windows, smart panels, game mode for a more impressive gaming experience, and of course, the now popular Magic Ring. Now, under personalization, you also get the AI wallpaper generator that allows you to generate 6 wallpapers daily by just entering a description, tap on the style, and generate. Then you can set it as a wallpaper. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is that even though you may not be getting further Android updates on this phone, it is already packed with a lot of features and functionalities that you will enjoy for the next, say, 2 or 3 years. So what is my final verdict of the Infinix Note 40? When compared to the Infinix Note 30 of last year, this Note 40 is a huge upgrade because we are getting better display quality, better processing power, and of course, much improved cameras, which for me are like the 3 pillars of any smartphone. And kudos to Infinix, honestly, for keeping all of the accessories intact despite all the harsh economic conditions that everyone is experiencing. So thank you so much for watching. I really feel this phone, as usual, is a good value for your money. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and also like this video for more people to see. The Infinix Note 40 Pro review will be next, so I'll see you there.